Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 69 of Trials and Trebuchets. I am your dungeon master, and my name is Luke, and joining me are my very mature and responsible players.
Hi, my name's Ben, and I'll be playing the level 6 wizard, who's a gnome. His name is Windsor Wallaby, and he just got his lovable cat, Mr. Wiggles, back. It's a happy reunion.
It's a happy ending.
Yeah.
Reunited and it feels so good. Aloha, everyone. It's me, Carla, the level 6 Tiefling Rogue Integrity Addleberry, coming to you with a message that she loves her best friend Sylvie and she wants her to forgive her.
Hi, I'm Sarah, and I play Mira Marchand, the level 6 half-elf bard. Mira Marchand's met a matchmaking mate who must munch on mucilaginous meals. Maybe Mira Marchand's matchmaking mate can make Mira's magical mishap more make-upable. Maybe.
Woof.
Now I can't
That's
even
a
have the
lot to
excuse
take
whenever
in.
I mess up my name. Thanks,
I only
Sarah.
heard matchmaker.
And my name is Sam, and I play the level 6 human sorceress, Serenep Cinderman. Thank you for, thanks for all the fish.
Thanks for the fish.
I don't know. I was going to say something, and I just forgot what it was.
Something.
And I was like, you know what? We're going to go with it. Thanks for all the fish.
All right.
And last time on Trials and Trebuchets, the students chased a floating green apple gummy down the stairs of the old chapel. They found themselves in the basement, surrounded by portraits of a buff dwarf and cobwebs, standing in front of a large, locked door. They knocked politely, deciding that this was the best course of action to confront this door-based problem, and they were allowed to enter by a very kind and snacky ghost, Billiard, explaining his situation, how he came to be here in their basement, Hugh died, and his skills as a matchmaker. The students decided to help out their new ghosty friend. And that's exactly where we find ourselves, except not quite. They then, the next morning, fucking woke up and got some letters that told them to go and do detention stuff after school. But
In
that's
room
after
007?
school. In room 007, yes.
Do we all get to become secret agents? Is
Oh
this
my
where they hide the
gosh.
gadgets?
It's a Bond room.
Oh, no.
Hey,
I'm
better
glad we
than
now-
room 101.
Damn. Why are you roasting all of the other rooms I put you in?
No, never mind. I was trying to be all cultured and literary by referencing 1984.
Oh,
That's the room
Well,
where they get tortured by rats.
god damn.
Oh,
Sarah,
Fun.
why are you smart?
lovely.
I'm sorry.
Now I feel it. Smooth brain, man.
I'm sorry.
Smooth Brain has affected us all.
So, you've all received this letter of like, go and do this. You're to report to the disenchantment den, room 007 in the evocation department, yada, yada, yada. It's detention for when y'all broke into the sewers and did a bunch of shenanigans.
Like
Also,
saving
when-
people's lives.
Like saving people's lives, yes.
What a
Doing
sin.
the right thing.
Please punish us for saving people.
Honestly.
Yeah, you're right. We, the students who saved everyone, are no match for you, the school who did nothing.
Oh no, not the school system.
My favorite running thread is your guys' constant disdain for the school system.
It's
just
not
gets
even
worse and
it's not
worse
even the whole
every
school.
time.
It's just
It
Underbow.
didn't start that way. It didn't even start that way. It just slowly grew to a thing where it's like, oh yeah, we are getting punished for everything.
Underbow
So-
just
And
hates
I'm not
us.
even that badly punished.
But we shouldn't have been at all. Anyway.
Underbow just likes to pull the trigger, I guess.
Gosh, until that time tonight when you have to report to your detention duty, y'all are going to go to classes. Was there any other pressing business you had to attend to on this Tuesday?
Looking for more brass, maybe?
Looking for more brass, yes.
I want to see. Do they have snacks at the bookstore?
At the bookstore, they do, yes.
Okay, I just want to buy an okay amount of snacks for the party.
So what's, like, do you mean monetarily an okay amount, or do you mean, like, nutritionally an okay amount?
Enough that, like, there's not going to be ridiculously leftover amounts at the end, but people aren't going to eat all the chips 10 minutes in, you know?
Interesting.
Don't be like me where you eat an entire bowl of Smarties in like one go.
I mean, I don't know how expensive snacks are. If they're ridiculously unaffordable, then I'm not gonna get like.
I think that you would go and see that they would, in fact, be ridiculously unaffordable. They're like kind of at the very front of the bookstore, so you couldn't just walk in and take them and get out. So they're like in front of the very front counter at the bookstore, and this large stone Jeed is just staring at you while you peruse the snacks. And you see the small listed prices, and it's like 4 gold pieces for a bag of gummies. And
I just turn around on my heels and walk straight out. I'm just gonna talk to Alina instead, see if she can bake up some stuff.
That's
Wonderful.
pretty much a rip. 4 gold for a
Yeah.
bag.
Well, it's not like it's not like we're in a town or something, so people can't go anywhere else.
Mhm.
They're fucking marking it up because there's no alternative.
Wow.
This is correct information. So you'll talk to Alina about making food.
Yeah.
Was there anything specific you wanted her to make?
Cupcakes.
Cupcakes.
Ooh.
She will inform you that cupcakes are definitely in her wheelhouse, I think she would say, are the precise words.
Perfect. Yes. And if you like embroidery or any kind of like artistic thing, I can like make something for you in exchange if you want, or if there's like a favor you need.
I think that where would the scene happen, Sarah?
Probably in our dorm room.
Okay. So she's probably sitting at her desk studying and will look at you for a moment over the top of her very thick-rimmed glasses and think, and she'll say, I'm going to hold on to that one for a little bit,
Okay.
but I'll take you up on that.
I feel like I owe everyone like mysterious favors to be cashed in later, but that's totally fine. Thank you so much, Lena.
More
No
than you
problem.
probably know.
Okay. Anyone else doing anything before detention tonight?
When I woke up, is Sylvie in the room?
What time did you wake up?
Probably on a Tuesday. Let's say 7 in the morning.
Oh, no, she's not there.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
Can I? During this time, I'm going to. Can I look for her?
You want to look for Sylvie?
Yes.
Interesting. So you're just going to look for her before classes start. Yeah, roll investigation, I suppose. Or you could tell me where you think she might be and make just an educated guess because according to you, she's your best friend. So you probably should know where she is, you know?
Okay. Investigation.
Yeah.
That is a 15.
Well, you check dining hall. You probably get distracted by delicious foods in dining hall. And then it's time for class, I think. Before you have a chance to check any other places. You thoroughly, I think, investigated your dorm room, the hallway leading down to dining hall, the courtyard surrounding dining hall, and dining hall itself. And Sylvie was nowhere to be seen. So you can roll those places out of your further investigations.
Sylvie was nowhere to be seen.
It's nice that Sylvie isn't capable of moving around from one room to another so that these places can be ruled out entirely.
She just
Okay.
remains perfectly stationary always until you
She's just
speak
like
to
a video game character.
her. Yup.
It's just an NPC.
She's doing her idle animation.
NPC energy.
Okay. And so if that's all, I suppose we can be at detention. If that sounds like something that would be very fun for everyone.
The
No.
funnest.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, I also want to remind you that at some point you do have to talk to Brightboat, presumably.
Yes.
So maybe coordinate when that will be. If
Okay.
you wanted to do it as a group, I don't know. Each of
I
one
think
of
we
you
should
could
probably do it
take
as a
turns
group.
interrogating her, but that would be awkward.
What were we doing?
That would
what
be
were we going
awkward.
to interrogate her again for?
Because we want her to meet up with Williard so that he can finish his last goal in life that he was trying to do
Oh,
before he
I
died.
immediately forgot.
I thought we were just asking her if she had ended up with the guy that she liked.
That was my understanding.
I didn't. Wait, were we supposed to? I forget a lot of things.
I thought we
A
were just
lot
gonna,
has happened.
I
in
thought
the
we were just
past
gonna ask the hot goss.
20 minutes.
Well, we
And
didn't
maybe meet
formally
up.
I thought we were
agree
supposed
on.
to just go over and be like,
Well, we didn't
I don't know what
formally
we're doing
agree
now.
on what happened, like how we were
That's
going to
true.
help with Brightboat, but I think we said something like we're going to ask about, whether Williard got to accomplish his goal, get back to him, or maybe get the two into contact with each other.
Oh my gosh, in
right,
the
okay.
intro, I called
That
him
works.
Billiard. Fuck me.
Yes,
They
I
called
heard
him,
it.
sorry.
And I
they
was
called him
like,
Billboard.
Sorry, everyone. I
Maybe
made a
he's
big
Billiard
mistake.
for short. Hey, would that make him the
Billiard is
BI
short for
in the
Williard.
treasure chest up there? Because those would be his initials. I
They
can't
would be
believe we
his
solved
initials.
it.
So,
Bill
Yeah,
was
we
short
did
for
it.
billiard.
but detention first. So
Billiard is short for Williard.
all of you can arrive in the evening after classes and after probably food to the evocation department. You navigate. There's only one floor on the evocation department, so it's pretty simple. It's just a big oval. So you can navigate, walk around until you find room 007 and a small little hanging door. A small little hanging sign above the door reads the Disenchantment Den. And it seems to be a very, very tiny, very poorly built door that is closed.
All right. Can we just open it? We're supposed to be here, aren't we?
You are, by decree of Underbow, supposed to be here. I was
Okay.
going to say
Oh, no.
law, but it ain't
We're
law.
gonna-
Can we
We're
go
gonna
in?
get disenchanted. Turn to dust.
You turn the doorknob and push the door open. I presume that's how people enter doors. And inside,
wouldn't know.
inside, it's a very small room, right? There's this trend in a lot of the offices here on campus of them being very, very small. Artist's office is very small. The office you all chose is very, very, very small. This is also a very small, almost like broom cupboardy room. It has a large desk, table, one might call it, desk, others might, that is kind of like bordering all three of the walls. And then the wall that the door is on doesn't have a desk. Like you walk into the room and you're essentially like surrounded by desk, right? And it's almost like no room to stand or sit, or like if all four of you were standing in here, you would be like rubbing shoulders. It's very small. And do you all know like the bottling presses? Like the stuff you use to like put a bottle cap on a bottle?
Yes.
Maybe.
And they have like these big levers on the top, and you, as you pull it down, like almost it just like pushes down and
yeah.
crimps the bottle cap around the glass.
Yes.
It
very
looks like
satisfying.
to be like 5 of those set up and like bolted to this wooden desk. And other than that, in the room, I think there is like a large waste bin, and then every single surface seems to be covered in like small bins or trays that have like little knickknacks and assorted junk, for the best of the best you can tell, junk items, just stacked everywhere. It's a very messy room, and there's one small circular window on the far wall through which the setting sun is shining in and illuminating this very small room.
I'm blind.
You sitting on one of a very small stool is a blue-skinned tiefling. I don't think any of you would have recognized her. You might have maybe seen her around campus, but probably not interacted with her directly, I don't think, at all. She has reddish hair, or not reddish hair, red hair, that is pulled back into a very loose ponytail. She has very small, curled back horns. They seem to be very short. Like her as a person seems to be very short, not the horns. The horns are tiny, but also the person. And she is sitting wearing a student's robe at one of these benches. And as you walk in, you see her stuff like 6 wands into this machine in front of her and then crunch down on it with this big lever arm. And you just hear a bunch of snapping and breaking and like little blue sparks fly out. And she's going to look over at all 4 of you and squint a little bit and say, "Are all of you here for detention too? Or is this like a secret meeting room? Am I supposed to be here?"
No, we're the detention people.
As in, we're here for detention.
You're
We're
here for
not-
detention
we're not
too?
the
Yes.
supervisors
Yeah,
Yes.
we're being
Yes.
detained.
None of you are Dawn. Oh, God, I was so worried because I got a letter that was like, "You have to meet with Dawn at the Disenchantment Den," and I was,
Who's Dawn?
a disenchanter, I assume. I've never met a Dawn at all.
Well, we're no Dawn people, but we did get a letter saying to come here for detention.
I'm also here for detention, as I alluded to previously.
Cool. So
What are you doing?
What do we do?
Disenchanting stuff. My name's Syndra. It's a pleasure to meet you.
How do you spell that?
Cyndra. And she will put her hand out towards, I think she will put her hand out towards you, Mira.
Okay, I'll shake it.
And she'll shake your hand very vigorously, and she will go, "Now, I am by no means an expert, but I have been here for 20 minutes, so I will show you every single thing I know.
Cool.
And she begins to walk you through the process of you put the wand in here, and to imagine, it's like, imagine like a pencil holder, right? Where you put your pens and pencils down vertically, and then as you pull the lever down, it just cracks them vertically, right?
Puts the wand in the machine, or else it gets tension again.
And then she takes the remnants and throws them in the waste bin in the corner. And she goes, and that's it. That's detention. It's so exhilarating.
Oh wait, is that all it really is? It's just
That's all it
crunching
really
some
is.
wands?
Do we know how long we're
breaking-
supposed to stay here? Like until everything's disenchanted, or like a certain amount of hours, or
Okay,
what's the deal?
my detention
Yeah,
is
is it hours or what we break?
my detention is for like 2 weeks. So I don't know if it's like, can I get it all done in one night, or will they just find other how many wands can a school have for you to break, you know?
Probably
Yeah.
a lot.
That wasn't the answer I was hoping for.
Yeah, same actually. I guess we just do detention, and then if they don't tell us after a certain amount of time that we can leave, we leave and come back the next day. I don't really know how this works either.
I mean, if it helps, if it is the system of like how many you break is how long you're stuck here, a lot of magic users don't use wands. I mean,
Interesting. So you're saying there won't, okay. Okay, wait. So you don't think there's going to be a lot of wands?
I
So should we-
personally don't believe that.
But
no.
so if we
I
should
think there
we
might
break...
be a handful, but like if we split it up and figure out like a good system for I don't
Wand
know
breaking.
whatever that is. Yeah, the
Wand
wand breaking.
breaking.
Then I don't know, maybe we can get this done faster.
And then what?
Unless they're keeping all the wands from like since the place opened, I can't imagine there being cuz like I don't know, like I don't use a wand to use
I don't
magic,
use a
but I can still
wand,
use
yeah.
magic.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I
Wands
don't
are for old people.
Yeah.
actually does
It's
anyone
not a-
in our
it's-
group actually use wands?
It's
Like
not a
No.
thing that a lot of people would want to
Yeah.
use.
So
get
So-
out
yeah, so-
of the room, Winslow
So
now.
I wonder who would.
Oh,
I want both of you gone.
I want
I'm
to
leaving.
start
I'll leave the
breaking
room if I have to.
wands.
All right,
Yeah,
let's
do
break
it.
some stuff.
Cinder will resume her crunching of wands, and while working, will ask. So all of you are pretty much sitting very like shoulder to shoulder to shoulder to shoulder in this very small room.
It's like conveyor belt.
Yeah, it's like
of
conveyor
wand
belt,
breaking.
but everyone's
Oh,
doing the
wow.
same thing.
this doesn't
Um,
paint a very nice
that's a
image of the
conveyor
school.
belt.
Just a little sweaty room. Yeah.
Oh,
I think Cinder would ask you, probably after a couple minutes of silence of just sitting there, like, this is great. Breaking wands is great.
wand crunch.
So, why are you all in detention? And
we
we'll
saved
smirk
the
at you.
school.
Yeah,
Oh,
remember
what?
when all those slimes were kidnapping people?
Can't say that I do. No.
That's because we stopped it in time, and we got in trouble for quote-unquote trespassing.
Like, you know how like some students were going missing suddenly and no one really had an explanation? Yeah, we stopped that.
I also had a bit of a wild adventure.
Yeah, you still haven't told us the whole
I
story.
don't
Yeah,
think I
what's
really
up with
want to.
that?
I don't think I really want to divulge into that
What did you
right
do?
now.
Did you kill someone?
No, but I did.
Um,
I did damage a lot of valuable equipment
Oh, was it like?
multiple times and trespassed.
But did you have like a good reason?
That's debatable. I think I did.
would we your friends believe that it's a good reason to destroy stuff versus does the school believe it's a good thing?
the school doesn't even think it's a good thing to save its own students, so that's
Schools-
out of the question.
School's dumb as all hell.
What did you do
Right?
anyway?
I was in dining hall. I was talking to some Jeeds, my good friends Jeed. And I was like, you all don't have to work here. You can leave. You don't have to be slaves to this damn school. You can just leave. And I pushed one out of dining hall and it collapsed into a pile of stones.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
And then one of the clockwork one, you know, the one that gossips, right?
all right.
Ari, the one who gossips. They
Oh,
came
yeah.
over and they're like, we need to go to Underbow right now. And we go to freaking Underbow, and Underbow goes,
Oh,
you can't destroy school property. And I go, it's
Ugh.
not, you don't own them. And he goes, you have detention for 2 weeks. Dumb asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, hear me out. I don't think, like, was this the first time you ever did that? Because, like, that doesn't seem like you should
If
get
you didn't know what
detention
would
for that.
happen.
Like, a verbal warning. Yeah, you didn't know that if you brought them outside of their place of work that they would collapse.
I don't think that's fair at all.
It's not fair.
How else would
I'm
you
sorry,
have
you're
known?
stuck in your-
It's not like they
but,
have
like-
a class that teaches you not to like G-tip.
I
Oh
thought.
man, have you guys ever gone G-tipping?
Oh shit. That's the one thing that a bunch of freshmen. It's like a rite of passage. You gotta tip a
a
G.
gotta tip
single
a G.
bead.
Oops.
My point being,
Oh,
I don't think I should be here. And I'm glad all of you agree. And I'm glad we all agree none of us should be here.
Yes.
So should we just leave?
We shouldn't. Integrity.
We should absolutely leave.
Okay.
No,
We should
they're
absolutely
gonna find out,
leave.
and then we're gonna get in more trouble.
I understand your I honestly feel like, no offense, Winsler, but like, again, I don't know what you did, but maybe you do need detention to think about what you've done. I don't know what happened.
I did the crime, and so I must do my time. As
so, like-
as some folks say.
But I still don't believe that we should be in
I shouldn't be in
detention for,
detention.
like, you know, helping the school.
If I
You
shouldn't
should be in
if
detention for the
I-
other stuff.
If I shouldn't
Not
be in
you,
detention,
but I mean Winsler.
if I shouldn't be in detention.
no.
No, stop. Listen.
Hear me
if
out.
I shouldn't be in detention, you shouldn't be in detention. And she points at you, Winslow, and she goes, and you might not have to be in. You're very vague.
Yeah, we don't know
I
what
don't really know.
happened.
I just know that the four of us are cool.
But at the same time, if we go against what they have given us as what they view as fit punishment, they'll probably just punish us more.
Yeah, but what the fuck are they gonna do?
Well, someone like
I
Dawn might
have
find
a near
out.
1,000 gold debt that I don't think I'll ever be able to pay off in like 50 years.
Oh, gee.
That's a lot of money. But I also literally don't think Dawn exists.
Yeah, that's possible. I guess my worry is that like, I have
You think the school would just do
academic
that?
strike
They would just
now,
lie in a
and
letter?
I think Underbow said that
Oh,
if I get another one, I might get kicked out, and I
Mm.
don't want that to happen. It's not that
Oh,
I don't
no.
agree that we don't deserve to be here, because we super fucking don't, but like, I just don't want to get in further trouble and like get kicked out of here or something.
I don't want you to get kicked
Think
out.
about it this
That's
way.
pretty smart,
Thank you.
actually. Yeah.
Like, the positions that we are in currently isn't that great. We're stuck in detention. We're breaking wands for some reason. But, like, the company we're keeping with people with the same, like, views that we have, like, at least it'll make it more fun. Like,
Yeah.
maybe we can
That's true.
We could talk
hang
about
out. Like, use that as a hangout point where we just happen to also be breaking wands.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wait,
And
wait.
it's great and fun.
Do we have to break all of them?
I
Unclear.
don't know. No one has given us directions yet.
Wait.
There's nothing.
So are we leaving?
Okay.
What if
or
we're not
not?
supposed to be
Did they,
breaking
yeah,
the
they didn't even
wands?
tell us to break ones. They just told us to come here. So
I
maybe
came
we just
here-
sit here and talk.
There's wand breaking machines. I thought it would be a very good use of my time, and it was kind of like implicitly, like it was implicit that I was to break wands. But you all might be very right in that we have been doing a very bad thing for the past 40 minutes in breaking these wands.
But then again, there's just wands here, and there's I mean, like, I understand why you put two and two together. We just haven't been given instructions on what we're supposed to be
So
doing.
we can do whatever we want
Like, we
as long
could-
as we're here.
We could be playing a card game right now. We don't have to be breaking
Does anyone
wands.
have
You know what I
cards?
mean?
I have wizard.
Yes, I love that game
Yes!
so much.
Okay.
Yes.
Everyone thinks I'm gonna be bullshitting that until they realize, wow, it's an
It's
actual,
an game. I think that the rest of
Everyone look up how to play Wizard.
it's a very fun game. You should all play it. I think that the
It's very fun.
rest of the evening, I think y'all can sit around and play cards and not break any more wands if you don't choose to.
Hey, yeah, like, if they get upset with us, we can be like, we were never given any clear directions of what we had
in
to do.
addition to playing cards, I want to take a good number of wands with me.
A good number as in how many?
Oh, no.
As much as I could probably
and are you
fit.
trying to do this discreetly?
No.
Not like anybody else here is gonna be like, don't do that, it's wrong.
No one's gonna stop me because
Wait a
we've
second,
already
did you
established
ever-
we don't care.
Ben, did you ever, like, sorry, Winsler, did you ever, like, get a new, like, proper cloak with
didn't.
all the,
He did
didn't.
not.
like, pockets in it?
Nope.
Or did you just have your
It's a
makeshift cloak
bathrobe.
still? That,
No, it's not even a bathrobe. It's my fucking.
does it also...
It's my newsboy get it with the
Oh yeah,
symbol
you
patched onto my overalls.
you busted it up. That's right. Dang, you're gonna get like a uniform citation.
So I'm just gonna make it look like I've just got a bunch of sticks coming out of my overalls.
Cool. I'll write down.
I assume they're sticks.
Winsler takes wands. Many.
Windsor takes wands. ... A large number.
Okay. And that can be like Tuesday evening. What time did you guys think that you would stay until? If that's like around 6-ish, how long do you think you would want to stay?
9-ish, probably.
6 to 9? Episode 6 to 9?
Amazing.
Yeah. All right, you can leave around 9-ish. Syndra will wish you. She'll walk. Were you all gonna do anything after you left, or just walk home?
I'm just gonna walk home.
Okay.
Do you think Brightboat's
Yeah,
still awake?
I can't think of anything else.
Or do you think that's probably past her office hours, hey?
Probably.
So tomorrow we do that?
Tomorrow's your meeting with
We could-
artists.
How late were we in
Wait, we should
detention
probably
again?
talk about
Oh,
this on our
shit.
way. We should probably talk about this on our way to our dorm room.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what this is
Mhm.
happening on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. So, about Brightboat, are we planning on visiting her?
Yeah, we should talk to her about whatever's going on with Williard and be like, how is your romantic life? Because a ghost wanted to know.
I'm gonna try and stay out of.
Probably not say it exactly.
I'm gonna try
like
and stay
that.
out of her view because I do have a bunch of wands sticking out of my clothes right now.
Are you gonna talk to her?
We're not
Oh,
going
we-
right now.
we
You can like
can
put the
do
wands
that
away
later,
somewhere
yeah.
else. Why did you take all those with you?
I thought maybe Kurt could make some use out of
No,
them or
you.
something.
Syndra is still here. I want to make a very
that'd be
clear
cool.
note of that. No, you did a very good job in taking all those wands. Like they were gonna break them. They don't need them. They obviously don't care.
You know what,
Like the
Winsler? You
devil on
can
my
probably
shoulder.
you can probably have an underground wand selling.
Did you guys know how
Jiggy.
expensive the bookstore is? Did you guys know how expensive it is?
Yes,
They should
sells
not have the
wands
monopoly
for
on
like 5
thing
gold in the
prices.
middle of the hallway.
it is expensive. I tried to
Yes,
buy my pink
right?
topaz from there, and I almost had to sell my entire family.
Yeah, now I owe Alina a favor because the snacks are so expensive.
I've never once been to the store because I don't feel like I could afford to step inside.
You couldn't. It's so ridiculous, and that's not even a you thing. It's just the bookstore's
There's
dumb.
a-
So if you want to sell
there's a
wands
paywall.
to pay off your like school debt, I support this.
I could do that actually. That sounds like it would be a pretty nifty idea. My dad was an entrepreneur before he started up the farm, from what I heard from his stories.
Cool.
I think you should do it, Winsler. I almost had to ask you if you wanted to build a lemonade stand with me.
Oh, you could build the lemonade stand.
I did that before, but we didn't
And
have.
then
there
sell
was a
the
short supply of
wands.
lemons, and they were very expensive to import, so we had to
What
make
if you
like.
mix the lemonade with the
You
wands
mix-
and then magic
yeah.
makes it really good?
Yeah.
Like that episode of Fairly Odd Parents.
But your order for the lemonade is like, I want a lemonade with extra salt. And then you give them a wand that does a certain
Speakeasy.
thing.
Oh my gosh.
It turns into
This
like a
sounds
hard
it's like-
drink then.
It's like a code. And you know, and they know.
That's so cool.
But like, but who would even it be a black market from though?
Students who want wands, but they broke and they can't afford
Listen,
another one from the bookstore or want to pay cheaper.
Here's an idea. Here's an idea. I
Okay.
could sell lemonade,
Yes.
but if somebody wants something that's specific, I can just put the wand as like one of those umbrellas that you put in the
Oh,
drink.
that's so smart.
And that enchants the drink
Oh
while
my
you're having
gosh.
it, and it's like
Turns them into a toad.
so you get a free wand with every glass.
Because that way
of
you're not
lemonade.
technically
That
selling
sounds-
wands. You're just selling lemonade with free
Yeah.
ones.
Oh, that's a good point.
I was about to say, like, what if you like hear me out? This is a really, really, really dumb
Oh
idea.
boy, I like dumb
dumber
ideas.
than lemonade
Like, hear
stand.
me out. What if you found a way to design a wand that works, but it's hollow in the middle, and usually you can put like gems in there to power it up,
But instead you put
but you can use it as a straw.
You know, I could actually give these to Kurt, and maybe he can figure out a way to hollow them
Cool.
out.
Oh my gosh, you can call it a wandy meal.
This is the greatest venture in capitalism
that.
ever.
Oh my
So
god!
as you all have this
my debt
conversation,
is gonna be gone by tomorrow.
as you all have this conversation and plan your new business as on your way to your dormitories, I guess that's Tuesday night. Everything good? No one
Wait.
wants to do.
What?
Oh.
So,
Should we talk to her maybe during lunch tomorrow?
Are you going to?
Tomorrow morning? Tomorrow afternoon? What is
Well,
the
I know we're
plan,
gonna talk to
everyone?
Artis in like the evening. We could talk to her in like the lunchtime or the afternoon.
Yeah, let's bug her on her
Yeah.
lunch break.
Yeah, I know that she's there. I went to visit her once.
I know a lot of profs like getting visitors during their lunch break because they're not busy.
Maybe we could bring her food.
Yeah.
Lemonade.
Yeah, first customer.
I'm gonna talk to Philip and see if I can get some investors in this.
Okay. So you can all go to bed.
You don't have to tell me what to
Perfect. Good night. Sereneth instantly falls asleep standing in the courtyard.
Mira,
do. Ugh.
you have a dream.
Oh,
You have a dream.
Another one.
Don't
It's
tell her what her
lemonade.
dreams are.
You have a dream that you are being buried in this green sand.
Green sand.
Yeah.
Ew.
It's almost like something
Oh,
is
like the sand in the Oblex chamber. That sand.
Yeah.
It's
It-
green?
yes, it was.
Ew.
And it's almost like you're being pulled down by something in it, and you hear the same like voice from your dream last night of ascendant, but there's no like Mira this time. It's just you being pulled down into this sand, and you wake up and you probably feel like a really big pressure on your chest, as if something was pressing down on it really hard.
Ugh. Okay.
But that's the night, folks. Fun times.
Fun
at Wildcliff.
times.
I don't know about fun. That sounds pretty spooky.
So you wanted to talk to Brightboat during her lunch break.
Yes.
Okay,
bringing
Uh,
her some pastries from the.
excellent.
The pastry place.
Okay. So
The
Integrity,
pastry.
you know that Miss Brightboat, an independent researcher, works in the enchantment department in the sediment enchantment room, sediment enchantment lab. There's a comma, I
Lab.
checked. It's in my notes.
Okay.
So you can make your way there. It seems that it is very I don't know how like busy a sediment enchantment lab typically is, but again, it seems that you've come during non-peak hours, as only a single halfling, Miss Brightboat, is sitting at a far bench eating a small cup of what seems to be soup.
Knock knock.
Ah, delicious.
Do you say knock knock?
Yeah.
She will look up from the soup very, very, I almost said vividly, and I think that's the right word that I want to use, but I don't think it's the correct, that's not a correct thing.
No,
but
that's
the
not
word that
the right
comes to
word,
me,
bro.
right?
Oh, hello, Integrity.
But she looks up very vividly and she goes, "Hello, welcome to the lab. How can I help you?" This is her voice. I did check. "How can I help you today?"
Hi. Do you remember me?
And she looks at you and squints and she'll wink and say, "No, I've never seen you in my life."
I was
Wait,
just
what?
checking.
And that's what I told everyone else too. And then she winks again.
Nice to meet you for the first time.
"It's a pleasure to meet you. My name's Miss Brightboat."
My name is Integrity Adelberry, and
"Oh, I never knew that."
I have friends here with me.
Oh, there was, okay. Yes, of course.
Uh,
Hello, it's a pleasure to meet all of you. My name's Miss
Hi.
Brightboat. This is my lunch break.
Nice
What can
to
I-
meet you.
We
What can I
came to
help you
bug
with?
you on your lunch
Nice
break.
to meet you, lunch break.
We did bring you snacks
Okay.
because we knew it was your break.
Yes, that's very polite of you, though.
I'm going to take the pastry from my backpack that it has been
Uh-huh.
squished.
Ugh, you put it in your backpack?
Oh.
Yes. Well, it's,
Now,
it's covered in
Y-
like
covered in
paper
what?
towel.
It's covered in paper towel. I have a question, a very important question for you.
Okay.
Where's Ida?
She's inside my robe.
Oh.
Okay, she's inside your robe. Okay, sure.
You think that I would feed my beloved pet
What?
with
You think I would feed someone? You think I would feed the creature I love?
The just sudden cutoff from that. It's just like, oh my god.
Okay, you pull out a fully formed. What kind of pastry are we talking here?
let's say that it is a puff pastry with
Puff pastry.
with sweet
Mm.
custard
Sweet custard.
and cut up strawberries.
Cut up
fuck.
strawberries. Wildcliff's really getting extravagant with these desserts lately.
That's
magic,
what
bro.
the desserts are fancy. That's what they do with all that extra bookstore money.
That's why the food is so good,
It's
because
all a
it's all spent on.
conspiracy.
It's all spent
Okay.
on that.
So you'll take out this thing wrapped in paper towel, which exists now, and hand it over to Miss Brightboat. She will graciously accept it and set it down next to her soup, and she'll go, "I'll eat that after I eat the soup. What can I help you all with, though? Is it a very urgent matter? I assume it would be if you're coming to talk to me on my lunch break."
Do you
Yeah.
do we just go for it? Do you happen to know a Williard?
Her eyes go wide, and she looks kind of shocked for a moment, right? She seemed very composed until now, and she looks very shocked for a couple seconds, and then she goes, yes, yes, I did know a Williard. Why do you ask?
He's a ghost, and we met him.
Okay.
Sorry. So,
yes.
there was
this
a
is-
thing.
Give me a moment.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Do you want us to spell it out for you? It's G,
Winsler.
H.
Winsler.
Sorry.
I just needed a moment to internalize. Okay. Carry on. Yes. Okay. Williard.
Okay. S. T.
Okay. Ghost. Yes. Okay.
So we
We're
met
talking about the same
him
ghosts.
in
Okay.
the chapel basement, and
Okay. Yes.
he had just gotten there, and we wanted to help him, and he said the last thing he was going to do before he died was
Yes,
that he
was
was
gonna
going to
help
set
me
you
out.
up with, I think it was the headmaster's daughter or something. So,
No.
it was someone.
Not to
It
my
was-
knowledge. That was
Oh.
if that was the case, then that is news to me.
Oh, well, that's what he
Um,
basically said, that he was going to talk to you because he wanted to matchmake you with somebody.
Yes.
So I think we wanted to either make sure that you had found a person you're happy with, or maybe talk to Williard, who is in the chapel basement, to make sure that he is fulfilled and can be a fulfilled ghost, I guess. I don't really know what happens after that, but
So I was going to meet with Williard because I had a very big crush on someone, and I thought that he'd be able to give me the tips. When I got there, I found him, and he was already passed away, and I decided to pursue the relationship, yes, on my own, and it was successful for a little bit, but we just kind of drifted apart. And then I didn't really have that much. This is kind of awkward to talk to with a bunch of students.
yes, sorry. We didn't
Sorry, I'll cover my ears.
intentionally
I'm
pursue
gonna cover my ears.
that.
Could you make a persuasion check, please, Mira?
Sure.
I don't know why I even ask. It's gonna
14.
be like, yeah. Oh,
No, it's 7 plus 7, so
okay, 14.
not horrible, but not.
Long story short, I'm not really interested in stuff like that any longer, but I will tell you where my love is dedicated to now. It's dedicated to my lovely ferrets.
Cool. Great.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Do you have pictures of these ferrets?
I don't.
Do you have them here with
Dang.
you?
I don't. That would be very dangerous.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I just wanted to see
Ferret enough. I like that one, Sarah.
So I just want to clarify. So you met Williard, who is a ghost, and thought that the right course of action was to come and talk to me, the person who found him in the chapel. And
We didn't know that last part.
Okay. Well, yes. 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 Is there anything else?
Well, since we're trying to help him, fulfill
Mhm.
what he hasn't fulfilled,
Oh,
Do
yeah,
you
like
know-
that. Yeah, ghosts. Yeah.
do you
Okay, I
know?
got. Oh, mhm.
Do you know anything about the headmaster's daughter?
The current headmaster's daughter?
No,
No,
I don't
no,
think
the
current-
other one.
Oh.
The headmaster at that time when you were a student here.
Oh, God.
Before Stinky Underbow.
Headmaster Flaxeye. Yes.
Yes.
She was good. Her daughter? I don't know if I know that much. I don't know. Do I know anything about her daughter?
I don't know. That's why we're
I think
asking you.
her daughter would have been, I think, a year below me. I don't know if I ever interacted with her, and I don't know if I ever knew anyone who interacted with her. I think she was a bit of like a shut-in, because I don't know that many. Like, I know a lot of the people. Like, I knew people in the year below me. Like, you hear their names or you see their faces. I'm sure. Well, you can't really cope with that because you're all first years. But you kind of like see people around. It's not a very big school. No, I couldn't tell you that much about Headmaster Flaxeye's daughter. She would have graduated about 20. Oh gosh, if she only did 4 years, she would have graduated 28 years ago or something like that. If she
Okay.
was in the year below me.
Are there like yearbooks in the library or any kind of like records of students
Yeah,
who?
they would absolutely be in the library if you were looking for that kind of stuff.
Okay, I don't know. Should we like send her a letter or something? Would that be weird, you guys? It'd be weird, right? But like good weird or bad weird?
Good weird, maybe?
We
Okay.
can just ask her how she is all of a sudden. For new students. Hi, how have you been?
I'm not sure if Headmaster Flaxeye is still living. She didn't retire that long ago, and she wasn't that old. Well, she retired 20 years ago, but she wasn't that old when she retired. So if you can't get a hold of her daughter, you could try to get a hold of her. Although I don't know if they go around handing out old staff's addresses.
Well, there's a place where the staff people like now live, right? Like, so maybe do you know if the attendant there has been working there for a long time? Maybe we could talk to them.
Great question. Wonderful question. I don't know if that's a very like permanent position.
That's fair.
If I'm going to be very honest with you, don't quite pay that much attention to the people who work at the concourse, which might sound rude, I know, but I despite how this lab looks, I do assure you that I'm a fairly busy person. So in the mornings it's kind of rush out of the house, and in the evenings it's kind of rush back to the house. You know how it is, right?
Right.
Totally.
Right.
Yeah.
Great. Great talk.
Cool.
Wait,
Can I eat my soup now? Oh,
one quick question.
she takes a very large slurp of her soup as you ask her the question, I will say.
Do you know anyone, like maybe any professors who were in a year younger than you?
Any professors?
Oh yeah, they might know Flaxeye's daughter.
Yeah,
If they all went to
'cause-
class at the same time.
Yeah,
I don't
probably.
think I don't think anyone would be a professor by now if they went to school.
Or a researcher.
Or a researcher.
I could get a list of researchers that were in my class to you. I think there's 2 or 3 of us, or like people in upper years. There might be someone who knew billiard. I think there's a person who was above me in class. I can get a hold of them for you if you'd like.
That would be very
Put you in touch,
helpful.
make a connection. I'm very glad that this time you visiting me. And she looks at the hallway and pauses for like a couple seconds. Didn't require any like under the table stuff. But this was weird.
Yes, sorry. Weird for us too, I promise.
Okay, great. Just checking
Less
that you
weird
don't.
for us though, but still weird.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that you don't just go around doing this to everyone.
We don't
No.
usually meet ghosts who are friends with independent researchers, so it's not like a theme with us.
A ghost.
A ghost.
Do you want to meet him?
I don't want to meet him. No.
Yeah, I can see how that would be.
I it's not like we were friends. We just kind of like, oh, here's a note from a friend of a friend of a friend.
He did call you
Right.
an acquaintance.
Yeah.
That's in my notes.
Did he tell you how he died?
He said he was cold, but I thought that was just describing the sensation of being dead, not the method of dying. Like, was it like a weird, bad? I mean, yes, obviously, but
Oh, well, when I found him, he just looked like he had fallen over. So I went over to like nudge him to see if he was unconscious or something, like hit his head, and he was just like hard as ice.
huh?
But was he cold?
Yes. Yes, sorry. Yes, he was cold and hard as ice. Yes.
Did they ever? I mean, was he touching a magical object that did that? Sorry, I don't mean to be like.
No, it's fine. Don't.
Okay. It's just weird. And I don't like the sound of
I think
it.
they just ruled it as death by natural causes.
That doesn't sound...
Cold.
So they never...
Ice.
Oh, shit.
Mm.
How long ago did you
Cold
say this
as
was?
It was for 32 years ago.
I
When I was in
exchanged
when
very
I was in second
concerned
year.
looks with my friends.
I also exchanged concerned looks, but probably not for the same reasons.
That concerned look, I will look back and be like, "What? What do you mean? What connection did you just make?"
let's
Shit.
make concerned faces at each other.
Cool. Did
Great
you
choice
have
of words.
any, like, classmates or friends who were into icy magic? Because that's...
I had a classmate who studied like the far north and like ancient elvish cultures, but they weren't really very good at doing magic.
Doesn't really sound very familiar.
No. Okay, I think, as well as checking some school yearbooks to find out more about this flax eye person, there might be a little more studying we should do. Hey, guys?
I love studying, and then I'm going to roll my eyes.
Wow.
Oof.
Great. I'm gonna eat my soup
Yes.
before my lunch break ends, and I'm gonna eat this delicious pastry. Thank you all very much. This was a very awkward meeting, but I appreciate that you brought a pastry to break the awkwardness. Bye.
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 Bye. It was so great meeting you for the first time.
Yes, it was wonderful. Integrity Idol, what was it?
Idleberry.
Idlebury, got it. And she winks at
Berry.
you. Bury, got it. She
Berry.
winks again. Bury, got it.
I'm gonna take Integrity's hand and then just
Berry.
gonna start walking her out.
As Winslow does that, I'm still gonna continue saying berry.
And she's gonna nod at you with big eyes. All right, what now, folks? The investigation has come to many.
Oh, it went down a
many-
weird rabbit hole. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
it did.
Right? Library time.
Ferret hole.
Hear me out.
Oh my
Maybe
God.
we can.
That's the
find
episode
some
title
of your
right there.
books,
Yeah, and I
take them
have
out of the library,
class.
and maybe we can use detention time for study time as well.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
imagine what
Kill
Syndra
two
would
birds
say.
with one stone.
Yeah.
Syndra will be like, "You losers."
Hey, I don't care what they think.
Dang.
You're only a loser if you lose something.
There you go.
We haven't lost anything.
You're
We're
only
gaining
a loser if you
knowledge.
let other people make you think you're a loser. But you're not.
Damn.
a
We're not
loser.
losing
This is
anything. We're gaining
inspirational.
knowledge.
I feel like I can do anything now. So you're gonna get books?
Yeah,
Well,
and then I'm gonna go
I
to
said that
class.
in-
What time
I
of
said
the
that in
day is
jud-
this? Oh, lunchtime.
This was like lunchtime.
Yeah, I had an hour and a half
I
break,
have-
and I don't think that was an hour and a half conversation, so.
I
Yeah.
think I have time.
I'm gonna say very amorphously that this is a very short duration because I'm unsure off the top of my head what your all schedules are on a Wednesday.
I don't have. Oh, I thought it was Tuesday.
It's Wednesday.
Oh, then
thought
I
it
don't
was
have any
Tuesday.
classes.
What?
It's Wednesday.
Oh, I have
my
classes, but
dudes.
that was my morning class that I already had.
What the this?
So I'm good. I got free
Whoever
time.
makes these schedules is a dumb bitch.
I have classes until 1.
Okay.
I have classes until 2:30.
Cool.
Until I really should have made a better like
Yeah, you should have.
Totally not on the Instagram looking at my own schedule.
yeah.
Oh no, I just realized
have my
something
weird quote
horrible.
with
My
schedule.
last one is 2:20.
What's up, Winsler?
I just realized that when I snipped apart my robe, I also lost my schedule because I had it stitched into my
Stitched into the-
robe
yeah.
just so I could look at it.
You're literally running around the school like a headless chicken,
I'm
trying to
gonna have
remember
to
where your
like
classes are.
I'm gonna have to restitch something onto my overalls.
Well, I thought you were gonna say, "Oh, I've just been skipping class."
No.
I just didn't think I had classes right now because no one's stopping me.
So, what books do you get from the library? You arrive at the
Yearbooks.
archives. You arrive at the archives, and standing at the front desk is another character with a very also distinct voice from literally every other character. Oh my gosh, everyone has the same voice in this episode. Oh my gosh. You see a very plain-looking woman with glasses. You recognize her as Ava Redding. She waves at all of you very fondly. It seems to be a very bustling afternoon. The archives, the little mechanical clockworks are flying around, clicking at each other. One of them stops next to you, Winsler, as all of you walk in, and like looks at you and like is looking around and like blinking and like points at you, and you see it start to run off. And all of the rest of you, the three others of you, see this happen. It's like literally you take like 5 steps in, this one spherical clockwork drops like 6 books on the ground, like blinks, looks around and points at him, and then runs off.
Weird.
I might stay close to the entrance. I don't. If that's all right with everybody else,
Yeah, okay.
I'll just take a seat right by the door.
Okay.
Sure, dude.
I'm just gonna walk over by next to the door and sit. Plop my ass down.
There's absolutely little comfy benches for people who are scared of libraries, I guess.
Scared of libraries. Bibliophobia.
Bibliophobes.
That's
I'm scared
me.
of knowledge.
So, do y'all want to find some information? Ava waved to
Yeah.
you. You don't have to talk to her if you don't want to, because it's not required by law to speak to the librarian to find books.
No,
I'm
but
sure
I
it's
will
not-
ask just where the
Oh,
yearbooks from
Are
32
you telling
years
us
ago
to
are.
break the law?
No, I just want to ask
Oh
where the
my
yearbooks
gosh.
from 32, the class
Breaking
of
the
32 years
law.
ago would be.
She will pause for a moment. She'll be like, "Oh, hi everyone. 32 years ago. I mean, they'd be with the rest of the yearbooks."
Yes, but
Um,
we've never touched a yearbook before.
And she will roll her eyes at you and point over towards the western wing of the archives, and she'll say, "Over there, it should be like right on the main aisle. If you follow the red carpeting, and don't go off of that aisle, it should be on your right hand after the 3rd intersection. Okay?
Perfect.
Thank you, Ava.
Let me know if you need anything. Absolutely, no problems.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful day. Oh, also, if you see your friends, let them know that they did amazing work yesterday. I'm very thankful. Not to say that all of you didn't do great work when you were here.
Well, we
but,
got sucked into a book, so.
yes. And put away a single cart of books. And there was also a lot of losses while you were here. But that's not my point. I'm sorry. That was rude of me. I don't want to blame you for anything. Just if you see your friends, Miss Lindman or Mr. Purebone, let them know that I really appreciate the work they did. I didn't get a chance to tell them that last night.
Will do. Thanks,
Absolutely.
Ava.
No problem. Just first name basis. Wow. So
Reading.
When you see somebody's rude shadow self,
Yeah.
you get to know them pretty well.
Okay.
You see another side of them almost.
Another
All right.
side. Another side.
So is it just the yearbook that you want to take?
That's my main thing.
Okay. What year would that have been? 32 years ago.
What year is it now?
954 apparently.
934 minus 32 would have been 902.
What? 954.
Oh, 954. 922
going
then,
up,
sorry.
right?
Math.
Boo, math.
922?
922.
922.
922.
Okay. It's a very, very thin. You make your way down this red carpet along the western wing. The bookshelves here are very clean and very full. It seems to be a lot of encyclopedias, a lot of dictionaries, a lot of linguistic tomes. The important things. And then there seems to be one smaller shelf dedicated to, after the 3rd intersection, dedicated to yearbooks. I think a little interesting trend would be noticing that it goes from very small books, and then as the years tick up, the books get larger and larger until about a couple years ago, and then they get pretty small again.
I wonder if they used to accept more students.
But looking for 922, I think that it is super within reach. It's not the largest book, but it's what would be a good approximation? Like a Guinness World Records book. You know the
Okay.
ones? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not like a super big book, but it's like fairly big sized. And the 3 of you can pull that out as Winsler twiddles his thumbs on a bench. Who are you looking for? For Flaxeye's daughter?
Anyone with the last name Flaxeye would be
Anyone
the
with
main
the
one.
last name Flaxeye.
But I
anyone with
also
the
want
last
to
name
keep.
Flaxeye.
I also want to keep like an eye out as I'm scrolling through the names for anything else suspicious or familiar.
Okay. Make investigation checks, you 3, please.
Suspicious.
Suspicious.
15. Oh, right. I'm proficient in that. 18.
And I am 17 plus 21. 21. Wait, what? 17 plus 4, 21.
17 plus 4, 21.
I can just imagine three of our faces just like looking at the book
Yes.
as Mira flips the pages.
Oh. When
I
you,
got the 10.
I'll say,
Shut the fuck up.
you pull it off the shelf. You like get a little, you get one of those little like staircase little trolley things. You know the ones.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And like pull this book off the shelf,
Yes.
go over to the table, put it down gently because you're in a library. You don't slam it. And when you open it, it's like opening a brand new book that no one has ever opened ever before. And it has that wonderful new book smell. Looking through, Integra, you got a 21. Mira, you got an 18. You can absolutely find multiple flax eyes. It seems to be a moderately common name. So to describe the layout of the book, because there's not like photography, so you can't just have a picture of someone. It is a small, oh, you know the coins that you guys got to use for the restricted archives?
Yes. But the faces.
Yes, it has like your faces on them. It's like that same like circular image for all the students here, right? And like their names underneath, and then what their specialty was. I think you can find a couple of flax eyes. Probably like 4 of them.
I think what I would want to do is copy down the names, just because
Okay.
I know that she said she was going to give us like a list of people who knows, so then I can
Okay.
see which name is familiar later.
Cross-examining.
Yeah.
Excellent. So there's the 4 names. One of them is... Okay. This is very important, right?
I got my pen.
The flax eyes, from what you see, looking at them, it appears to be, it is written flax, Flax -EYE, flax eye,
Okay.
right? And they all seem to be dragonborn. And so all of their first names or given names seem to be in quotation marks. So I think that there's 4 of them. Hey everyone, let's groupthink this one. Let's groupthink this one. What are 4 really good names?
What are what's the naming convention for dragonborns?
Give
Or are
me-
these non-dragonbornish names?
These are non-dragonbornish names.
like how some people from like non-Western countries will take like a
Yeah.
Western sounding
Yes.
name.
Yes,
So it's like,
yes,
okay.
yes.
Bernadette.
That's why it's in like quotations. Bernadette
Brutus.
is one of them. Brutus is one of them.
Steven.
Stephen is one of them.
Burnaby.
Burnaby. All right, 3 B names.
I love how there's like, oh, we got was it
Bernadette, Brutus, Burnaby, and Stephen. Wonder which one's the daughter. It could be any of them. TBH. Okay, so you get those names. So you flip through. Those are the 4 flax eyes you find that were in first year. There was 4 of them in first year in that year.
Okay.
Okay. And an additional thing that you notice looking at that first year list is that there is one name that is Orville Jr. Underbow, or Orville Underbow Jr. And it's
The guy in
a
the council.
It's like a
Right?
spitting image. What?
Oh, never mind. There was an Orville, right? On the council when we met.
I mean, there is
But
an
this
Orville
is-
on the council.
Oh, I was wondering if he was an Underbow family member, but he was a human, and this is our actual fucking professor, isn't
Wait,
it?
maybe it is. Maybe the current Underbow is Underbow Jr.
This
and
is a
that
fucking
Orville is
this is a
Underbow
fucking
Senior.
dynasty of Underbows.
I hate it.
So, anyways, there's another first year here named Orville Underbow Jr.
Oh my god.
What a
So-
nerd.
With that all done, with all the ooh, Winsler, can I have a perception check?
No. No.
Dang.
7.
Okay. As if from nowhere, a small piece of paper in the form of not
In
a
the form of
paper
paper.
lantern, not a paper lantern, but some sort
Paper
like
airplane?
not a paper airplane because airplanes don't exist. I was gonna say paper
Damn
airplane,
it.
but airplanes don't exist.
No
hot air
airplanes,
balloon
no
almost?
Paper
trains.
bird.
I would
A
laugh
paper
if there were
blimp.
no trains but planes.
Aye.
Origami?
Sure, that great point. This is a magic school. Let's have some magic. A small paper bird, Winsler, as if from nowhere, a piece of parchment flies and flutters towards you and then falls on the ground inanimate at your feet.
Oh, I thought it was going to hit my eye. I'm going to pick it up.
You pick it up. Do you want to unfold it? It seems that there's stuff written on the inside.
Yes, I wish to unfold it carefully.
You carefully unfold it, and written in a very, very messy handwriting, it says, "We know your sin."
Oh my god.
Oh.
I'm going to pretend that I can't read.
What's up, a Windsor? I'm 19.
I'm gonna flip it upside down to make myself look stupid and like I can't read.
Okay. I think at this point your friends would come back, and that's where we'll end this episode, I guess.
Cool.
Why is everyone is literally calling me out for my bullshit?
So cryptic.
I come back to
Carla.
Wildcliff and I'm just shamed.
No. Okay.
I like it. You do the outro.
Well, hello everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I would just like to let you know that we have an Instagram and a Twitter at Trials and Trebs, where you can see new posts letting you know if a new episode is out, pictures or drawings, not pictures, drawings of really cool stuff that people make, such as our lovely Sam, or perhaps maybe other people that are great at art.
I'm lovely.
Oh, you are lovely.
Also, what do else? Oh, and you can also check out. You can also check out. You can also check out our teasers on there. So that you know what's going to happen maybe in the
Yes.
next episode.
It tells you exactly what's going to happen in the next
Take
episode.
a wild guess, folks.
Also, oh wait, I forgot that we have iTunes.
Rating?
Please leave a rating or a comment on there. It really helps us out a lot. We're pretty much desperate. Additionally,
Help us, please.
2 more things. This is a very long one. The first one is that we have a Discord channel where you guys can talk to us. Sometimes. A Discord server. We have a Discord server where you can talk to us sometimes if we are on there. And, there's some of us who are there. Some of us are not. And then the last thing is we also have a Patreon where you can donate your time or your money. You can donate if you can to help support us. Thank you.
Oh my lord.
That was really rough.
That was that was the most Carla outro you could ever get.
Thank you, everyone, for listening to this episode.
I'm
I hope to-
surprised that Syndra wasn't a Patreon NPC. I was super expecting.
Ah!
Yeah, okay.
Thank you
I was
for
like,
reminding me, Sarah.
who is it?
Thank you, Syndra, for providing me the wonderful character of Syndra.
Cool.
I hope that all of you enjoyed listening to this one episode of Trials and Trebuchets, where we were utmost professional and made no silly jokes.
69. Nice.
Episode 69.
Hey guys, that was episode 69.
69. Nice.
That's the sex number.
Guys, we were so close, and I was almost proud of us.
96.
Now you're even prouder.
69.
We'll talk to you
96
next
is
week.
just how you camp.
Bye,
69.
everyone.
Bye, 69.
Bye.
69. Nice.
69.
Guys,
420.
stop.
69.
Guys, stop. Whoever's whispering in my ear, I swear to God.
We be wanting to thank ye for donating your money.
And
to
by
us in
donating,
this
we
most
mean
recent
letting
month.
us feel
Shiver
it.
me timbers. Y'all are
First
really
off,
great.
First,
Thank ye for the booty.
I first off the plank. Thank ye to Olha.
And I wish to thank ye, Wandering Sock, for your patronage.
Aye.
I
Wait, shouldn't Sarah have to be first?
Just do the
Yeah,
next
you,
one.
but she seemed incapacitated.
wait. Who's going next? I'm very confused now.
You are.
Arr, that sounds unfortunate. You are.
I'm not gonna do a voice. I'm sorry, but I do genuinely want to thank you, Eduardo Escalante. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. I'm sorry if I did not pronounce that correctly.
Arr, let us know if we pronounced your
It's
name
all right,
right.
new recruit. You'll get the accent in no time.
Hey, Eduardo, if you
She's
can
a
hear
new
me,
pirate.
get me like a life raft or something. I want to get off this boat, please.
Arr, we don't have any life rafts. We threw
That's
them all
why I'm
over
asking
No
for
board.
one.
life rafts.
Ah, I'm the mermaid.
That be your Animal Crossing title.
Thank you
Overfed
so
mermaid.
much, Evan.
Aye, we must be happening upon the Isle of Serenity.
I land on the horizon.
Good lord.
Christ.
Be no point to push these folk overboard when we're right next to an island, eh?
I'm gonna jump off onto the island, please.
Off me ship.
All right, Sam, but then Tom Nook be charging you alone.
Sarah, can you read the name?
Yeah, thank you, Evan, for joining this podcast.
The next one.
Oh, thank you, Keegan Leach. I very much appreciate your patronage. Wait, now I sound a bit like a parrot. Thank you, Keegan Leach. Cheep, cheep.
Arr, I had no
I'd
idea
bring
our
us
first
back.
mate was a pirate. Arr,
I
Ferret.
a
We're
pirate.
all pirates,
It's
but I'm a pirate
yeah.
parrot.
you ever think that the name's a parrot because a parrot sounds like a pirate,
A parrot sounds
and
like
the
a pirate.
parrots over be having pirates.
Arr, and last but not least, thank you to Eli Levenger for your patronage.
No, it was my turn. Thank you
Well,
very
then you
much.
should have done it.
Eli Levenger. You can't just be stepping in line like that. Thank you all for your patronage.
Genuinely,
I think
guys,
our parents
thank you
might
so
be
Oh
broken.
my
much.
gosh.
Thank you.
Thank you
We
guys.
be hoping that
Genuinely,
you think.
thank you.
I'm sorry for the
Thank you
insanity
very much.
that is this this audio recording of. I think Luke and Ben have just genuinely lost their minds at this point, and Sarah
I
has
need a
quickly
I be
drink.
followed.
hoping you think your donation be worth it. You get the real money out of your spending.
This is us. This is them real without the accents. I can vouch for this.
These are our real voices. These be
These
our
are
real
their real
voices.
voices.
We just put on a
Thank
fact
you
for
for
the
patroning.
podcast.
I think
All right, let's
I
end
think
it.
the mermaid is crying now.
All right. And
Wait, are we ending? Are we ending?